I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop. This needs to go out in the garage and get blown out. It's pretty dirty. This thing goes along with it. Matter of fact, the whole chainsaw could stand to be out there. Not hurt it a bit. But before I do that, there's a piece that is broken off. Yep, this thing. It's the muffler. And it's held on there with some screws, which go through this little plate here. This little plate right here. I bet it's a 10 because that's a 9. And if you pick up a metric bolt, it's more than likely going to be a 10. I don't know why, but that's just the way it is. You know, this might actually be imperial. It is. It's 3/8. Son of a gun. Well, that's good. I was thinking I was going to have to go out and get a bolt. I was thinking I was going to have to go out to the garage and get a socket to get that out of there, but I've got imperial sockets right here already. Torx. Even better. Next size bigger. Not very tight. Don't like that. They're held in there. Must be some kind of retainer of some kind to hold them. Otherwise, well, they do have that cover over there. Must be they figure these things come out and get lost every once in a while. Now this might be one of those times that I got fooled and it's actually a socket head cap screw. We'll see here in a second when I get it off. Nope, torque. That size Torx. Good. It looks like everything is all exactly the way it's supposed to be. Just really, really, really dirty. Packed full of crap. Well, been run a long time, and I'd like to say I always put it away clean, but obviously I didn't. The other thing I got to do is change out this brake. I'm going to be handling that chain. I'm going to put on a pair of gloves again. Easy way to cut yourself, not even realize it until you find blood on everything you touch. This chain brake broke probably a week after I got the chainsaw. I just been using it without a chain brake. Now, I got up the ambition and the gumption and the $31 and went ahead and bought one. $31 for a chain brake. You know, the only reason I got to get a new one is the chain brake wore out. The little metal band just wore right in two. Very poorly designed. This little metal band here rubbed against the outside of the clutch and just wore right in two at that bend. The spring latch works. But the brake itself was non-functional. Now, it could have been that I just bumped it and didn't notice it and let it run with the chain brake engaged, but it only seemed to wear out at that one little point right there. It's not like the whole thing wore away, just one little point, like one point was too long. I think it might be that the design is not a stellar piece of engineering. And when I got the new one, I'm thinking even more likely that the situation is that it's not a stellar piece of engineering, because this ring is bumped out right there, just a little bit more than anywhere else. I'm going to go ahead and mount this on there after I get the chainsaw cleaned up. Bearing seems to be okay. That little piece there is screwed up too, just like it was on the other one. Probably the same reason as it did on the Mac is because the chain came off and ran against that guard. I remember it doing it multiple times. Okay, this doesn't need to be cleaned because this is junk. No repair to it. Can't take it apart, can't fix it, it's just junk. This can go out in the garage, get washed down. All the stuff gets washed off of it along with the starter. Chain gets cleaned, chain gets sharpened, but the bar gets cleaned up and squared away. Then we come back and reassemble it. If you have any suggestions for a new video, questions about today's video, or any of the other videos on the channel, just drop a note in the comments. You know I read them all. Now I get to go out and make a huge mess. Get crap blown all over the place. Oh well, part of the fun. This video is not to be viewed by anyone under the age of 13 in the US or 16 in the European Union, without the express written permission of the parents or legal guardians of the underage person. Such written permission must be on file at the local government entity in charge of enforcing the rules and regulations established by the FTC. Anyone violating these terms is admitting by default that they hold harmless the owners and operators of this channel. Any and all questions should be addressed to your local branch of the FTC.